So on another topic, let's talk about the metaverse. That's a big industry now. You guys have some expertise in that. As you know, we have a lot of companies like Meta and other companies who are investing heavily into the metaverse. So what can you say about that?
Currently this is very interesting because this is like new form factor, how you can work with this. But at the meantime, like slowly, this tema will be not so wide as currently. Why? Because currently, because you finally like get your new VR headset, and this is very interesting how it works and how it's operate. This is good, but when Metaverse goes to the like work routine from day to the day, because a lot of events and IT events as well is actually happening in the Metaverse currently. And when you will in this every day, you will be very tired from it.
Yes.
So you have on other side, it's like gamers, but you need don't forget that actually gamers in the VR, it's less. This is why you see pricing for the games and software much more higher on the like Oculus store. It's only because audience here it can pay. It's like live in this Oculus, but this audience is very small. If we talk about just a regular game market and software market as well, of course, companies try to solve some problems like new Apple headset, but you little bit. Well, this is my personal opinion, but you will be a little bit play with this, and after you still will be in the MacBook. This is the future of this this type of VRs. But if you want financing on the VR, please go to us. We also help with credit. This is for the US. But but little bit time and you will done with playing with this very expensive toy. And we will return to the regular computer. This is my opinion, because like when we first time buy the headset to our sales managers, they was very excited. First day they just playing, they just cannot normally thinking about work. But after like second day, they already starting like find some events, they something talking, they cool, like feeling very cool and nice. But like after second week, they're already asking about regular events and the regular stuff what we have in company. But no, this is new time, return to your headset. So this is their future now. Prepare your new eyes for it.
That's true. It's gonna be very challenging, and because of our biology, our eyes, our brain, it's very hard to adapt.
It will be challenging because some kids will be in there like 24/7, and our sales manager after 3 hours like with red eyes and completely shocked.
Yes, but I don't know what you talk about. Your thought about Apple coming in, Apple Vision Pro that they announced this year. So it's more like the AR, augmented reality, that they have, right? Like they project the screen in front of you, and then you use your fingers to touch it. But and then you have the meta version with Oculus, where everything is a different design.
It's completely different. It's very advanced and cool technology. But again, for me, this is technology for technology. This is, like why Nintendo's console not really working. I mean, not about like Nintendo Switch. I mean about old consoles. What actually like pioneering in the action games.
Yes.
Where when you can move your hands and like jump in and make a lot of like physical movement operation. But this is not work. Why? Because people, it's very like lazy
Yes.
objects,
Yeah.
and they don't like to move. And specifically currently, when we have a lot of procrastinated people who actually overloaded on their jobs, so any movement for them, it's very difficult. Even if they will have Oculus, the movement for the Oculus will be just put on the charger, because this is very important. If you not will be charge your Oculus, you will find what this is not working, and in 10 minutes it's not normally open. So people will just make this one move, charge this. Another side, they playing games a lot because you don't have a lot of movement, but a lot of action up front of your eyes.
Yeah, we're gonna see how it's gonna go. I know that Apple, they just get in the industry. That's a, this is a giant company.
It's giant company, but I'm very curious to see
Yes.
how they handle your case when
Yes.
somebody try to drink beer and we'll put something on headset. Do we have any insurance company who can cover it?
That's true, because one part of playing games is not just the game. You can drink a beer, you can have a drink, you're talking with your friends, there's a lot of other interactions.
What actually restricted on the App Store? Maybe you in this headset not will be see actually your beer.
Right.
Maybe this is not allowed from Apple. You just will see your hand, and maybe you don't have anything.
Right.
Maybe this specifically needed for harm your device, because any scratch and buy new one. But the way, people who want buy the new Vision Pro, don't forget about cables.
Yes, the cables.
Yes, multiply under the 10 by this cost, and you need these new cables, because first cable not will be work under this short time, because this Apple.
This is so interesting to talk to you guys, because you guys are in the field. It's very different with the Apple event or the Metaverse. When they show it to you, it seems very beautiful, very nice. They don't show you any problems, any hiccups. But you guys know, obviously, it's not, they're doing marketing, right? There are some challenges.
Yes, I just imagine how you stay on the barbecue in this Vision Pro, and this oil would actually going from barbecue going here, and oh my God, what need to do? And advertisement from Apple. You need to have Apple tip for it. Just take this tape and scratch it out. You have scratches, buy new headset.
Wow, that was so cool. That was cool.
No, guys, I like Apple company itself. I need this to mention here.
No, of course, we all love Apple. We all like Meta. iPhone is one of the greatest phone in the world. But we just, as someone who's technical like you, you're just trying to give advice, in how easy the ease to use. It's not gonna be as easy as people think, because you have something in your head, in your eyes. So
yes, we just know about this underneath problems because we have developers.
yes.
Our computers, it's meet all cases. I mean, all cases. It's complete all cases. I don't know how they even work after it. So
would you consider developing games for the Metaverse?
yes, of course, but this is too challenging, because basically you have additional editors and additional plugins what you actually need to put in the game, and you need to understand that this game what you actually provide for one of the metaverses, or if you decide create your own one, so this is specifically game designed for the metaverse, and you need this understand. You need to understand audience, what's there, who will spend money there, and you need to understand what you don't have backup. So you will just move there, and you cannot say, "Oh, here is difficult. Let's we will redo this game, and we will create classical or regular game. No, it's not will be happen. This will be happen like this. You will have something, and units just continue and go and continue to provide it.